Guys, what's up? It's Rico here, and today I'm gonna be talking about my freshman year experience. If you guys don't know, yes, I go to high school. Actually, after this summer, I'm gonna be going into 10th grade, so that means last year I was in ninth grade, which is my freshman year. Um, in the background, you'll probably be watching some Fortnite, Dark Souls, Call of Duty, or Forza. Either one of those four. That's there for you guys to enjoy as you listen to what I'm talking about. Um, so yeah, let's get straight into the video. So, freshman year, how do I start this? I guess it all kind of started in eighth grade. Um, in the beginning of eighth grade, that's when I started really like getting into not like the real world, but like seeing my high school options, shit like that. And in eighth grade, I had this vision of high school. I thought high school for me was gonna go easy, simple, smooth. Gonna have a bunch of friends, friends from my old school at Lee, going over to my high school or whatever, just chilling, had my girl, who was now my ex, but I had my girl with me. So, I was straight chilling. But that was not the case. um, it's like summer's when it all really started hitting me. People, you stop talking to people stop talking to you. It's just kind of the rundown. Um, what happened was I walked in to Manatee High School. If you guys don't know, I live in Florida. So my high school, oh sorry for that. The high school in um, my area is Manatee, and so I go there. So I walked through the doors, and immediately I felt this like I don't know. I just didn't feel welcome. Well, not welcome, but I just didn't feel comfortable because it's a new school. You don't know who's gonna be there. It's kids from all over the county going to that school. So I walked in there immediately. I see seniors in their groups, and juniors, in their groups. They're all just kind of chilling, with each other because they've been there for longer, so they already have their friends and stuff. And so I get in there, and at first I don't vividly remember my first day of school, but I walked in there and I went there with my friend who I used to talk to. We don't talk no more because shit that happens. I'll tell you guys later. But I walked in there and we just kind of like sat. I think we sat outside or in the cafeteria. We just waited for the first bell to ring, and when that rung, I went to my class. And so for the first few months, honestly, high school was like easy. I thought it was easy. I didn't get a lot of homework. My mom said it would be harder. It really wasn't that hard for me. But in the middle of the year, that's when shit started really happening. And uh, what happened? So my ex now, she cheated on me back in eighth grade, but I let it slide. My dumbass let it slide, and so I cheated on her, which I probably shouldn't have. But that happened in October. That's when shit started really getting real. Um, did some shit with someone, didn't go good, and so that's when shit kind of started falling apart. This is by the way, this for you guys that like aren't following along. This is basically like when it all first happened. This is when everything just kind of hit me and shit got real. Um, I cheated on her, but then like we kind of blew over it because we were like, all right, well, I mean, she did it first, so we both agreed. We're like, all right, well, now that we're good, might as well just might as well just write it out. Chill, not too much stuff. So come to January. This is when everything collapsed. I remember it was January 13th. Some shit happened with my friend and my girl. My girl got mad or jealous about something. I'm not gonna get into detail, but yeah, that shit happened. And so that Wednesday, I was at lunch with my friend, my best friend at the time, and I get a text from my girl. She's saying she wants to break up, all this shit. So, I'm upset, right? Like the fuck, it's the middle of school. I was having a good ass day. I was chilling. I felt good. I felt confident, which is something I don't feel a lot. And so she sends me that text. I'm just like, oh fuck. And so I get home, my ass crying like a little bitch. You know, that shit. And so we break up. And so I had this little period where after that breakup, I just I was okay, but I wasn't, and I'm still going through that. But the time that this happened, I was dealing with a lot of shit, school, family shit, shit like that, and so like that blew over. Um, so yeah, but what really pissed me off though, at one point, I was invited to my friend's birthday party, and she had like a party bus. We went everywhere, drove around, chilled, went back to her house, and my ex at the time brought her new boo, her new thing, her new guy on the bus, and that's when I was like, oh hell no, cause like the fuck, why are you gonna bring him on your friend's party? Like, even when we got back to her house, the guy took one of my friend's seats, and we all like stood, was like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? And like no one knew the kid. He was irrelevant at the party. Anyway, that's out of the question. So after that breakup thing, we obviously stopped talking. But soon after, one of my friends, I'm not gonna give out names, but what happened was they were fake. They were kind of lying on my name for no reason. And the girl who I told you about, who I took on the first day of school, by the way, the girl who I took to school with me on the very first day of school, I took her to school every day since then, except for days like she didn't go and shit like that. So like this shit kind of pisses me off. But uh, I get someone asked me on Snapchat. I'm just like, oh okay, just someone new, and it's this guy, and he's like, oh, also you've been talking shit about me, blah blah blah. I'm just like, hold up. And his supposedly, I'm not gonna say his name, but let's just call him Jeff. So Jeff is like, oh, you've been talking shit about me. I'm just like, I don't even know who the fuck you are. And if you guys know me in person, which I'm pretty sure you guys probably don't, but like, I'm not that type of person. Unless you do me wrong, or you do some shit behind my back, then yeah, I'll talk shit. But well, I won't even talk shit behind your back. I'd probably just say it straight up to you or text you. Anyway, so I don't know who the fuck this kid is, and he's over here saying shit to me like, oh well, we finna square up all this shit. So I'm like, okay. And then he tells me his real name, just like, oh. So I text, the girl. This is the girl's boyfriend. I'm like, all right, you better come get your boy. You better come get your nigga, bro, because he's really doing all this shit, and it's making me feel really fucking uncomfortable. If I'm gonna be real, it made me feel really fucking uncomfortable because I didn't do shit to this guy. So she's like, all right, I'll talk to him. Nah, that didn't happen. Next thing I know, I text my other friend, and he's like, all right, well, where does this guy live? I'm like, oh, he lives around here. So he's like, all right, well, call me if he ever pulls up or whatever. So I'm with my friend, or I'm at home playing Fortnite, and then my friend knocks on my door. He's like, yo, that kid, like I just stuck him because he was talking shit about you, and I just like stuck him in the face. I'm just like, oh shit, for real? He's like, yeah, but like we better go. I'm like, all right, where do you want to go? Because I guess he was running from him. Like, he's like, anywhere, bro. Let's just go to like blah blah blah's house. So we went to my other friend's house. We stayed there for a little bit. And I'm like, you know what, bro? I'm gonna just go home because like I ain't trying to deal with this. So I'm like, all right. So he's like, all right, I'll go home too. So I go home. 10 minutes goes by. My friend comes knocking on my door again. Just like, yeah, what's up? And he's like, yo, the guy's here. I brought him here. I'm just like, why the fuck did you bring him here? Because if you guys didn't know, this guy wants to fight me. And so he's like, I don't know. He says like he just wants to talk. I'm like, okay. So I walk in there and I'm like, yeah, what's up, dude? He's like, yo, what's up? And like he looks like he's about to punch me. And I'm just like, why are you at my house? He's like, so you was talking shit about me. I'm just like, okay, hold on. I don't even know who the fuck you are. And about the whole shit that happened like 2 days ago, I don't know who the fuck you are. So why am I gonna talk shit about you? Blah blah blah. And you guys might call me a pussy for this. You might call me a bitch. But if I haven't done shit to you, there's no reason for me to fight. Like, if you're lying about some shit that supposedly I did when I know I didn't do it, I'm not gonna fight you because that just makes me look like even more of a bitch fighting you over something that I didn't do, just trying to get clout or some shit. So I was just like, yeah, I'm not gonna fight you. So he's like persisting it, blah blah blah, blah. And so he goes away finally. He like walks away. He's like, this isn't over. I'm like, all right. All right, just some kid was recording. I'm just like, okay, well, if he's recording, cool. Like, honestly, I really did not give a fuck. But by the way, guys, this is still the same story. This is still like my freshman year. And so I go inside. I'm like, Mom, you know some kid was trying to fight me just now. And she's like, what? I'm just like, yeah, you didn't hear that all that yelling and everything. She's like, no, I just thought you and Wilbur were just playing. And I'm just like, yeah, no, like that. Someone was trying to fight me. And so she's like, oh hell no. She like gets her keys. Mom to the rescue, bro. She comes get her keys. She drives over to the girl's house who I took to school. She just like, and like she talks to the girl, and the girl's just like, yeah, I'll talk to him, blah blah. But I'm just saying she never did. So after that whole debacle, I come to school the next day. I don't talk to her. Plain and simple. I don't talk to the girl. Don't talk to her friends. Boom. And that's when everything kicked off. I stopped. I stopped talking to everyone. I started staying in my own lane. And I'm pretty sure you guys don't know who I am. You guys haven't seen me at all. But at school, I would stay to myself. I talked to 5 people, 6 max. I talked to people at lunch, and like people that I knew in class, but it wouldn't even be like a full conversation. I just sit there, say a few words, dip. Boom, school's done. I leave, and yeah. So that happened, and what really confused me was how they found a lie like that. That kind of puzzled me, but you know what? I don't give a fuck. It's all over now. Going to 10th grade. I already got got my friends. I know who are my friends. Honestly, freshman year was just that. Freshman year is just that confusing year, where you figure shit out, you learn stuff the hard way, all this shit. And so oh, after that, I started talking to this one girl who was my ex's friend. My ex had a problem with it, obviously, but yeah. So, and the thing is that my ex, she talked to like 3 different people, and it went from when we broke up to some guy, for then from that guy back to me. So it was like a recurring pattern. And I just can't stop that. Boom, done, bitch, leave, bye bye. Adios amigo. But yeah, I started talking to this one girl. Shit happened. Um, during the summer, like this summer, a few weeks ago. Um, that girl, she found someone new, and the girl who I was like just talking to like 3-4 months ago, she started talking to someone new. And she used to like come to me. She would like text me about her problems with him, and I'll be like, oh, blah blah blah, like give her advice. And her boyfriend, her man's, the fat fuck, he decided to add me. Same shit. Text me. He's like, okay, son, this is what we not gonna do. You're not gonna text my girl, blah blah. Like, I'm a changed person. I've changed from the person that I am in the beginning of freshman year to now. So I'm just like, okay, first of all, you're not gonna come here with that disrespectful shit coming at me when your girl's the one texting me about it when I don't even mention it to her. She's the one coming to me. And he's like, oh, for real, show me proof. He's like, okay, hold up. Screenshot. The girl texts me. She's like, what are you doing? I'm like, oh, well, your man's, yeah, he's trying to start some shit with me. And that's just not going to go well. I'm just saying. So, shit happens. Next thing I know, next day, I text him like, yo, message didn't send. I'm like, oh, okay, it's probably just my iMessage, not working. I try finding her on Snapchat. Not there. And if you guys know, that means someone blocked you. By the way, sorry if you heard, that's my mom yelling at my brother. Anyway, so as you know, it doesn't show their name. So I'm like, oh, okay, fuck, this bitch blocked me. So then I check my Instagram, bitch blocked me too. I'm just like, okay, cool, what's up? So yeah, I guess that was really just my freshman year experience. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but if this happened in the span of the whole year. So the prime was between January and the end of the year. Through those 5 to 6 months, it was complete hell. The first few months, straight, doing me, had friends. From those 5 to 6 months, it was complete hell. And so, for you new freshmen, if this video gets out there, stuff like that, only thing I have to say, stay in your own lane. Don't act out. Um, don't really. I'm not trying to say to not make friends, but just be careful who you talk to, because you know those people switch up. People switch up. My friends back in eighth grade switched up this year. Now you know what? I don't even talk to them. Just know nobody sticks around. Even if you say he's your best friend or she's your best friend, y'all ride or die together. You go to jail, she goes to jail. You die, she dies. She wants to rob a bank. You'll go rob a bank with her. No, that's not the case. Nothing lasts. Nothing's gonna last. And if you guys are getting into a relationship, this from my experience, high school relationships don't work out. Y'all are gonna break up eventually, especially when you guys, from what I've seen with my own eyes, when a girl and a guy are dating and they go to different colleges, that doesn't work out. Long distance, it barely works. Just be careful, okay? That's all I have to. I can't stress this enough. Just be careful who you talk to. Be careful who you date, who you talk to, who your friends are, all that stuff. You know, and just stay in your own lane. Don't act out. Don't. I'm not saying to make a name for yourself. You want to have clout, right? Get clout. You know, buy that expensive shit. You know, buy expensive shit. Get your Snapchat popping. You know, do all that shit. Just don't act out, bruh. Just stay in your own lane. Don't try joining a bunch of different cliques, because you know everyone's gonna have drama. And if someone does try fighting you, if you if you admit to that, if you did talk shit about that person, okay, yeah, square up, beef up, you know, what's up, like squash it out. But if you didn't do shit, the guy's just lying, just walk away. Don't do none of that extra shit. Don't be like, all right, yeah, I did it. Don't lie. Just say, yep, I didn't do it. And if they got a problem with it, they still got a problem. Just walk away, bro. Honestly, it's not worth it. It's not worth getting suspended, expelled, especially if it's like outside of school and then like a park or something. Can't risk getting arrested. Yeah, so freshman year, it's that, you know, recap. Freshman year is that year where you figure shit out. Just be careful, guys. Um, Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you're at all new. Please share this video with your friends, you know, on Facebook. You guys even use Facebook, you know, send it to people on your Snapchat, Instagram, send it to people, you know, text them, be like, hey, check It's Rico out, you know, he's the plug. Just, yeah, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.